How's it going, everybody? I'm Michael, also known as Drifty from Driftwood Gaming. This is an RPG Maker MV First Impressions video for Project W.I.T.C.H, Project W.I.T.C.H. This is by a dev called Innocence, which I think is a nice play on words because innocence, or innocence in a sense. Anyway, I thought it was clever and also extremely long. Let's jump into this project. The artwork looks spectacular, looks beautiful. Should probably set up my camera, huh? Should probably check everything first before I start. No, we're good. We good. Options. Always dash, command remember. I'll leave the keyboard how it is. Let's jump into a new game. I also need to turn off this other fan. Or we're gonna have a lot of extra noise we don't need. Whoa, look at these busts. I'm talking about the character art, guys. Gosh, dirty minds. Tanya, Arena, Emma, Suzume. Where are they? So those are all the characters here. It seems none of us have any idea, but we're certainly in a different place than what we're used to. I know that my head hurts, my body feels heavy, and as if I had taken a beating. The strange thing is our bodysuits are working. The only broken thing is the geolocator. It's true, mine says it can't contact the satellites. Perhaps we're in a place the signal can't reach. Do any of you remember how we ended up here? I remember the same things as you. When I opened my eyes, I was laying on the ground here beside you girls. Same here, nothing else comes to mind. There's no point in standing around here. Let's go to the top of this mountain. It might help the geolocator find a signal. Great idea. There we'll be able to better assess our surroundings. Whoa, look at that moonwalk. Oh, they're all moonwalking. That's pretty cool. So basically, if you only have one movement sprite, you don't have like the up, down, left, right, or whatever. You only need 3. You only need up, down, in one of the directions. You can just mirror the other one. But if you don't, you could just make one that faces the camera, and why not? It still looks good in a screenshot, right? It's no use to pinch yourself, Arena. Be certain that we're not in a dream. If this isn't a dream, would you mind explaining to me what are those things up ahead? Huh? Are those goblins? Possibly. Let's not get their attention since they are in our way. We can find another route. There's a small passage by the left. It might be another way to go up the mountain. Are you all mad? We're leaving those monsters to wander around and do nothing about it? Oh no, it's the goblins. Oh, look at that artwork though. Very nice. I like it. We don't need to heal yet, but we have a heal. Okay, let's try to attack. This guy has nothing. Do we have any items? No items. One guy has a heal. Nobody else has any other spells or anything. Default icon set, default font. Those are the 2 things I wish would have been changed right from the get. I should probably get this set up right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We still don't need to heal. Looks like we took care of one of the goblins. Let's take the rest of them out. They're hitting awfully weak against our armor suits. Not much of a challenge, but I don't expect there to be a super hard challenge on the first fight of the game either, so. Very nice so far. Could have put a little more pressure. Just a little bit. Double their attack power or something. They didn't need any more HP. That was about as long as they should have lasted, but they could have done more damage to the party. But not a lot. That was fine. Don't worry. It was the first fight. Satisfied. Satisfied? Don't look at me like that. They were the ones attacked us first. They should. Your screams reach the far corners of this earth. Excuse me. You're overreacting. By the end of the day, you'll thank me for dealing with these goblins. When you say it like that, it feels like we're inside the fantasy book. I don't read that kind of book. You don't need to read any kind of books. Stop your bickering. We'll leave both of you behind. Before we go on, did any of you notice that our bodysuits reacted to the battle that we just fought in? What do you mean? The suit's updated, adapting to our results in combat. So it is working as it should. It should do that. You truly don't know about how our bodysuits work, do you? I know they amplify our skills and abilities. Not just that, it also works as an extension of our bodies, increasing our physical and mental proficiencies. I guess the mental part doesn't entirely work for some people, huh? I told you to stop it, Suzume. However, everything Emma just said is correct. The main trait of our bodysuits is adaptation. It changes to better support our needs, which in this case was to fight these monsters. There is another very important feature on our bodysuits. The longer we use them, the more they will know how to help us. Perhaps someday it will find a way to help Irina use her head for a change. Enough of this. Let's get going. Okay, we'll do that. We'll just carry on. We have cleared the goblins. We should go the other way. No doggies. It's funny because there's a dog barking outside my window, but there's also a dog barking in the game's sound effects. Or the Emmy, the music effects. Or a wolf or something. Alright, so the battle's not fun. It looks nice. It looks very nice. The artwork is very nice. The animations are lackluster. Skills are very lackluster. Combat is kind of bland. But, like I said, it's just the beginning, so maybe it'll pick up. We'll get abilities. The monsters will get harder. So, I'm not judging it yet. I haven't seen enough of the combat system to say it's good or bad. That's how I feel right now. I like the mapping. The mapping looks really nice. I wish there was some music though, better music, and also wish there was no random encounters. I wish there was just scripted events, you know, like a little event sequence that a goblin, you step on a tile and a goblin appears on the map, jumps, moves a move event to, you know, go towards the player, and that starts the combat. You just have those. Yeah, it takes a lot longer. Sure it does. But also makes it way better. Combat is so stale so far. Just unnecessary padding. And like I said, it would actually be a bonus if there was only 1 or 2 battles up to this point, maybe. Because you get to see a combat system. But when you have to do random encounters of the boring beginning battle system, you're going to lose your players. Looks like we got some auto run. They like to moonwalk backwards up to the hill. Hopefully they can see where they're going. I don't know how. They don't just fall right off the cliff, but they managed to find a way. Irina says, "We finally reached the top. My legs can't handle any more of this." Quit, Irina. You haven't stopped complaining for a single minute so far, and you barely helped us dealing with those goblins. How many times do I need to ask for the both of you to stop this? You look like children. We aren't in here for fun. There's no risk in each of our battles. Now that everyone's calmed down, look down there. There's a small village. True. We can even see the smoke coming from the chimneys. Hold on just a second. Be quiet. Girls, can you hear it? What are you talking about? Pay attention. Are those voices? Yes, it seems like they're screaming and asking for help. It must be coming from the village. I was wondering why there was so much smoke coming from the house. Let's go. It doesn't look like you were complaining about your tired legs just a second ago. If you keep on wasting your time with banter, we'll be able to leave you behind. Alright. Slow. Doom, 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 doom. Still missing music. Music's such a vital part of every game. Often overlooked. You're missing so much of, like, how the game feels. Not just how it plays, but how does the game feel to you? Can we run? Because I would love to run. We're not able to. Even the archer has attack. No moves. No, like, you know, like arrow shot, or, you know, anything. Piercing arrow. Hot shot. I don't know. Give the goblin a cleave move that hits 2 people, or I don't know, or hits 2 random people besides the basic double attack. Just rename double attack. Just put effort in, rename double attack. Dual attack. Change your icon set. It would be easy to do that. I get nitpicky. I get sick of seeing the same stuff. And I know a lot of my viewers get sick of seeing the same stuff too. But there are the games like this that kind of step out because they have a lot of custom artwork that look really nice. Really, really good artwork. But the battle system makes the game not fun. Even though I love the artwork. Okay, leveled up. Seems irrelevant, actually. And the random encounters, especially with this... Oh, okay, we got it. We managed... This game lets us get away. Good. Sometimes. The last game I played just could not escape, no matter what. Okay, let's take a look at the menu. I didn't actually do that. The menu looks really nice. This is super cool looking menu so far. I'm going to actually hit F4 to full screen. Should have did that earlier. We got water, earth, wind, fire suits. So those are there. Light heal. We can set our TP modes if we want, but I don't see any reason to do that because our TP is sort of set. And we don't have any moves that take TP. We don't have any moves in general. We don't have anything that we can really do besides attack, run, and cure. So there's no point in combat, and it's too grindy so far. I just want to run away from all this crap. How many times do we have to see the default attack animation? Think about that. Uh-oh, something new this time. This guy has a skull banner on him for some reason. I'll fight this. A chieftain. Let's fight the chieftain. Maybe he has a different move besides attack with default animation, default font, and a default icon set. No, he doesn't. He absolutely does not. Okay. Now we know. I gotta say, I was kind of expecting more. Because I had two different people tell me to play this specific game. Out of the 250, they said, did you play this game yet? I'm like, no. I'll check it out. And then another guy hits me up, or, you know, the first guy, and then I was like, no, and alright, I'll check it out. And the next guy hits me up, I'm like, okay, I better check out this game tomorrow then, because this is what 2 different people told me, so alright. And it definitely looks nice. The artwork is beautiful. Spectacular. Gorgeous. I love it. I would love to even work on a project that has this artwork in it. Very, very nice. Honestly. Game's not fun. But it looks nice. Anyway, for the person who does not speak English but still watches all my videos, thank you, dude. That's awesome. I don't know how you understand everything that I'm saying. I imagine Google Translate helps some of that, but maybe there's like closed captioning that I don't know how it works. But somebody told me that they don't speak English but they still watch my videos. I'm like, wow. Thank you. I don't know. I guess when you want to learn how to do something, you'll transcend a language barrier to figure it out, you know what I'm saying? So, gotta respect that guy for that. Just want to give him a shout out. Baby, baby. Now we're starting to get into some, these guys kicked it up a notch. They get the triple attack, and they have increased stats. So you went from way too easy to a significant challenge. There was no easing you up into it. It was just like boring, pointless, and like no challenge at all. And then boom, hopefully you can, you know, hopefully you don't die. You're probably going to. Or run. Lower the rating on triple attack for these guys. I think their numbers are right, though. Their numbers are pretty close. They're hitting about right, I think. The problem is they're triple attacking too often. And your heal is way too weak if you're only going to have one healer. You need to be able to double that, I would imagine. Or at least give the player the ability to focus points into making their heal stronger. Because you're not giving items. You could also just put a merchant out. And that would solve it if you don't want to balance it. Put in some items, give the player a variety of healing items. Potions that heal for 300, potions that heal for 1,000 or something. See, they don't have any spells or skills or abilities, so it's just attack, attack, attack. You know? You know, I'm trying to see positive in everything. The artwork. That's where the pros. Beautiful artwork. I feel like there's no middle ground. It was just like super easy, super easy, super easy, super easy. Oh shit, you know. But we do full heal after combat. That's a good bonus. I love that idea. Random. Oh come on, you see that? 4 steps. 4 steps. Random encounters gotta go. Script these battles, yo. Script them. It's easy. New event, you know. Player touch. Below player. You know, and then move event, turn on a switch to make another switch, make another event that looks like a goblin. And then his condition is that switch that the player turns on when he walks on the tile will be on. So he'll be invisible to start with. And then switch 1 is on. So you step on the tile, he appears, he has an auto run event that moves him. It does the move event, but you want to skip if cannot move as well, because you could lock the game up. Right? Just skip if cannot move. The village is in flames. I can't believe it. What can we do? I will try to do something about it. Hold on. Ah! Whoa! How did you manage to do that? It was amazing. Are you feeling well? Your face looks pale. I'm fine. I'm just feeling exhausted. I must have used all the energy in my body to lift this curtain of water. You just did something amazing. I wonder if every single one of us can do something like that. I'm not sure, but our bodysuits are truly capable of doing something more. Our bodysuits are truly capable of doing even more amazing things. So it was the suit who gave Tanya the power to raise this river's water and move it to the burning village like a carpet? I'm almost certain that's what happened. Perhaps each of us is able to manipulate an element. What are you doing, airhead? I'm trying to move this river's water. Stop it right now. Can't you see you're causing an earthquake? Is she the one causing these tremors? There are no doubts. The more she tries, the stronger these tremors get. Well, she's got the earth bodysuit, so that's what it is. I remember my body boiling when we got close to the village, as if it was sending me towards the flames. So it is very likely the color of our bodysuit represents its affinity to the element it can manipulate. So I'm only able to move the earth? Don't say it like that. Don't say it like it wasn't something powerful for everyone like you. Excuse me. Let me try to create a small flame. I can feel my hands burning. My body is starting to sweat. And keeping a vivid image of the flames in my mind is the hard. But you managed to do it. So it's my turn now. What do? You have the air? True. It's hard to imagine a gust of wind coming from my hands. But our bodysuits seem to understand what we want. When we try to find our wish, when we try to bring our wish into reality, similar to the lack of a better word, magic, why aren't you Why aren't you tired like Tanya? Yes, I did get a little tired, even though I just made a small gust of wind like this one. I'm also tired. You're tired since you woke up, not to mention you have been using your powers without even noticing them. For now, let's check out how's the village doing, and ask the villagers what this place is and what's going on. And find a place to rest. Tanya has learned Water Gun and Water Cannon. Ariana learns Rock Throw and Earthquake. Emma has learned Fireball and Meteor Shower. Suzumi has learned Gust and Turtle. You know what? Give those 4 abilities. You gave 8 abilities, right? Take the weaker 4. Give those from the start. Because I'm telling you, so many people are going to give up on your game before they even get to this point. So you've made these abilities. Just give them to the player early. Just give them. Let them have them. Let them play with them. Let them get used to it. When they get to this point, unlock the other 4. So now you still keep your progression through this cutscene, but you're not handicapping your players to 1 weak heal and basic attacks with basic default animations, default fonts, default everything, you know? So hopefully you take that advice, but whatever. Good morning. This contest is, you've already submitted it. I'm just talking about for future advice for future devs. I'll take it with a grain of salt. Thank you. Thank goodness you woke up. We were starting to get worried about you. For how long have I been sleeping? A little more than 12 hours. Don't worry about it, though. We dealt with the goblins that came our way. We also spoke to the villagers. It seemed like there's a goblin nest on the other side of the mountain. Once you're done resting, we'll finish them up and find it for once and for all. If you're only waiting for me, then let's go. Hold on a second. You can barely stand up straight. At least rest for a few more minutes. I'm still very tired, too. We watched the whole night. We don't have time to lose. We will rest once we finish wiping out the goblin menace. Let's get going then, Captain. Sorry to interrupt, girls. I have something to ask you, even if it's selfish of me to do so. It would be of great help if your group would protect us, at least until we finish preparing to leave this cursed village. What do you mean by cursed? After that sorceress, Missy, what's... I don't know. I'm thinking there needs to be less talking, less typing, less context in here, and just in more move event or something, you know. More showing, less telling. Dormant dragon which rested peacefully beneath the mountain. You can count on us. We won't let her do what she wants with our lives. We're on our way to defeat her right now. Plus, we need music. Why no music? We just get, like, crickets in the background? Are we? Of course we are. Right, Suzumi? If you say so. I don't imagine... I'm just losing interest. It doesn't matter. The village took care of us. The least we can do in exchange for the kindness. I agree. It's deserve to have a good night's sleep without having to worry about burning behind us. I thank all of you for your dedication. But after you leave, tell me you're something to your sorcerers and her minions. They came from the other side of the mountain. There lies the entrance to the old and abandoned caverns. Legend past told us of a dragon that slept, but I don't even care anymore. However, the sorceress woke him and uses her magic to combine fire rest towards the peaceful village. When we traversed the mountain, we spotted a different path than the one we took. Perhaps the cave's entrance is that way, possibly. Good thing we didn't go through that way. If we did, then we wouldn't be able to reach the village on time. Thank me another day. Now let's get going. Every second counts. Before you leave on your journey, take these weapons in behest of our village. They aren't of much might, but they are best of what's left after last night's attack. Wow, much obliged. It wasn't necessary, but I'm certain they will help us in the mission. These are perfect iron gauntlets. I'll punch all the goblins who cross my path, or I might smash them all with this iron hammer. This tarnished grimoire seems to be... Right, we got iron daggers, we got bows. Too much text. Way too much text. Should have gave us water gun at the beginning. Should start with rock throw. Should start with fireball, and we should start with gust, and then unlock those other 4 right here. Continue on. Okay, city halls and ruins. We got to defeat the sorceress. We got more random encounters, I imagine, which I'm gonna fight because I want to see the new abilities. I want to see the effort you put into making these skills. If there's sequencing, custom animations, or anything, hopefully there's some level of water gun, earthquake, meteor shower. Actually, I want to go back. We're gonna fight, and then water cannon because it's AOE, and we'll just see if we can take him out with the strong moves. Okay. Well, they're strong. They make combat more fun, for sure. Also, why not just give them all cure? I mean, cure's pretty weak. It only heals like 200 or 300. These random encounters, man. Let's see if we get that. This dog. I swear, man. Play lobby. Alright, I think that's it. This is where we're going to do the ending of my first impressions video. I'm kind of just bored. And I don't want to do something that if it's not fun, because I think you guys will pick up on it when it's not fun. And I don't want to fake positivity. I like being positive, but when you see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys watching this. Thank you to the dev for making this game. You did a really good job. The artwork is spectacular, beautiful, man. You are an artist, or woman. You are an artist. But the game, unfortunately, wasn't fun for me for the reasons I've described. Pros, great artwork, and some good writing, but it was too wordy. That was part of the cons. The writing was a pro and a con. A little bit too long, too wordy. But for me, some people will love it. You know what I mean? It's just I'm just one person, so take it with a grain of salt and have some other people play it. Hopefully you do good in the competition. Congratulations to everybody who got a game into the IGMC for 2017, hosted by Degica. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this first impression video, please give it a thumbs up. Where's it at? There it is. Like, favorite, share, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. I've got first impressions videos, all kinds of RPG Maker content, tutorials, and Game Maker Studio 2 stuff. And I respond with people, so I'm very interactive. Hit me up on Discord if you want to talk, or if you just want to hang out and talk to the people, and or just get involved with more game dev stuff and just random stuff in life. Come hang out on the Discord. I'd love to have you there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you to my Patreon supporters. I love you guys.